Milwaukee hasn't lost since the All-Star break, and they remain on top. Toronto is 3 back on the loss side. Indiana still hanging on to that number 3 spot. Philly in the 4, and Boston winless since the All-Star break. Now 37-25, and then, you know, you get down to the 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 kind of thing with Brooklyn, Detroit, Orlando, Charlotte, Miami. You see anybody, you see Charlotte or Miami, because Orlando moved to the 8 tonight, is who makes it, who doesn't, if you're willing to go on that limb at this point, Jason?
Orlando's hot right now. They're starting to play well, especially at home. But Miami, it's just something to be said about D-Wade. He wants to go out, you know, a winner. And so him making it to the playoffs in his final season is going to mean a lot to him and to that franchise. So I got to believe Miami gets in.
But they have struggled so much lately. They've lost 8 of their last, they've lost 4 out of 5, and they have lost 7 out of 9,
still only
10
one
out
game out.
and 10 out of 13.
Ernie, put this on the cue cards. Pull them up.
I don't, you know what? I don't have the.
You said Miami over.
Charlotte Hornet will get the 8th spot.
Charlotte will get the 8th spot.
Yep.
I
Charlotte will get the 8th spot.
I promise when I get the
Kimba
thing, Charlotte will win the
Kimba. Yep. Because Kimba last night, he missed a shot. I like the look I saw in his eye.
Mm-hmm.
I like the look.
Jet, what are you thinking? This Jet.
I'm thinking
Jet 2.
Yeah, Jet 1. I'm thinking Orlando.
Orlando's playing.
I think they're playing with an energy as a team. Not a particular individual, but as a team. Because even a night like Vucevic didn't, you know, he's been the all-star, but then Gordon comes up. They still have Jonathan Isaac, a young talent, coming in. They still have guys coming off the bench that's giving them admirable minutes like Isaiah Briscoe, you know, coming in.
Terrence Ross
has played well. So just everyone's giving those minutes that they're supposed to give, from a 5-minute guy to a 20-minute guy. They're giving you the right minutes right now, so as a team, that gets you in the playoffs.
Let's toss those back up there one more time. You can continue to make your point. Let's look and see how this looks right now. If
I gotta go with Kimba.
I'm not feeling good about Miami at this point.
Yeah.
I just think they've been struggling. Detroit's picked it up as well. Brooklyn's the surprise team, and now 32-31. But Milwaukee would play Orlando, Toronto would play Detroit, Indiana would play Brooklyn. You know what? Brooklyn could get in the Eastern Conference semis.
Yeah, I think the battle is to get to that 6th spot.
You think they could beat?
If somebody wants to play Indiana.
Yeah.
I mean,
You think
Indiana second?
I'm impressed with what Indiana's done up to this point, and the win tonight too was solid, but. Man, I just think you have to have that guy.
Well, I see,
in a
but
playoff
I will
series.
say this, so honestly, I don't know if, and this is no knock against Brooklyn, but I don't know if they have a better talent level even without Oladipo than Indiana. I think they're the same talent level.
Yeah.
So if Indiana didn't have Oladipo in the whole year, they would be playing like Brooklyn, and we'd be like, whoa, surprising, who's that other All-Star? So Oladipo takes them over the hump, but. As great as D'Angelo Russell's been, and Dinwiddie and all those,
and Joe Harris,
they are what Indiana is right now to me.
Question, fellas: if Boston does not get their act together, can they beat Philadelphia in the first round?
No.
I think so.
If they don't get it together?
Yeah.
I don't know.
A lot has to be gotten together.
The lack of depth for Philly bothers me. Their bench, I'm not as confident in their.
You don't like Urang? You don't like Urang?
Boston.
Mike Scott.
Talent, experience is on Boston's side.
It's an intriguing matchup because Boston's beaten them 3 times this year. Horford gives Embiid headaches, but Boston just is. Well, what's up with them right now?
To me, what they were really good at in the Boston in the Philly series in games before was they really guarded the perimeter really well. Yeah. So they took away Redick on the 3-point line, and they took away the 3-point line, and then Horford was able to stretch Embiid. But with the addition of Tobias Harris, he changes the whole dynamic, because if you try to guard him at the 3, he catches it, and then he starts backing you down. And then he plays mid-range, and he plays in the post. So his versatility is the difference to me, which separates them now, even without the experience. I think that separates them. Tobias Harris is virtually not the same guard as they've been playing against with Sarek and all those other guys who were there last year.
And
different
I played
guard.
on
They
a
were
lot of-
Covington. They were strictly three-point shooters.
Ernie,
This
I
guy's
played on a
different.
lot of teams where you had a lot of talent and things weren't working well. A lot of times you have to let things go really, really bad, then erupt, then have like a rebirth. So I think they're almost at the point where
A rebirth.
Yeah, they're going to clash heads.
They have the talent. We all know that.
Yeah,
but-
so some stuff going to be said, and then they're going to come out and get focused.
Yeah.
Watch out for Boston. They got too much talent to let that go away.
I know what. Shaq, Hornets will make the playoffs.
Yes.
Alex did it up there. Thank you very
The Quentin
much, Alex.
Crawford,
I
nephew
appreciate
Quentin
it.
Crawford.
You got to put the date on there so we know. Jet one and
Hey.
Jet two.
Jet one.
Well done.
See,
And
got
I
you,
know
Jet
what you
one.
I know what
Jet
you're
one
asking
head,
at home.
man.
I know what
Jet
you're
one
asking at home. You're saying, hey, fellas.
Jet